and what do you think? You guys clashed terribly with this one.
I think so. This is gorgeous color.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, my first stock car that I raced at O'Hare Stadium was exactly this color, so I'm a big fan of orange. Now, let me get down here to this end. We want to talk to the driver, and then we'll talk to the real important guy. First of all, you are?
Ken Federin.
Ken, where are you from?
Hazel Crest, Illinois.
Okay, so that's sort of right in the neighborhood then.
Yes, it's right down the street from here.
Okay, how long have you been racing late models?
This is first year.
Okay, and what did you race before that?
Last year we raced hobby stock, and that was the first year that we actually started doing any kind of stock car racing.
Well, if you don't mind me asking this, you're not a 16-year-old. What would provoke you that late in life to, or were you doing something, sprint cars, or?
We were doing drag racing prior to this, about in the early 70s.
Okay, well, that's a great story. I've often said on the show that I myself, I did lots of drag racing, I did lots of oval track racing, and I always said that I learned a bunch from everyone that I did and was able to transfer some of that knowledge. Have you found that to be true at all?
Some of it, yeah, but the difference between drag racing and stock car racing is totally different.
Well, that's for sure. Are you enjoying it?
Yes.
Okay.
Immensely.
Okay, I'm going to come back to you, so don't run away, but we got to talk to this really important guy, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay, first of all, you are?
Ron Jordan.
And Ron, where are you from?
South Holland, Illinois.
And why do I say you're the important guy?
Probably because I'm the owner and the sponsor.
Yeah, boy, are you the important guy, that's for sure. What would provoke you to get involved with a late model racing effort?
It just looked like a lot of fun. We came out a couple years ago to watch, and after years of not drag racing, it was just a lot of fun to come out and see racing again, and we decided to start up and try it all again.
In a sense, my feeling of it, every time I made a transfer from one thing, and I was always forced by economics or something to move from one thing to another, or geography or traveling or something like that, every time I did, to me, it was like a breath of fresh air. I was like revitalized, all the new learning that you had. Do you guys find that at all?
Absolutely. The relearning experience from drag racing to this, it's a whole nother ball game. It's really a lot of fun getting back into it.
Well, I think it is. To me, it's just like, as I say, a breath of fresh air into your life. Now, don't run away, because I'll come back to you guys. I want to make sure we get the entire crew in here. And you are?
Terry Solomon.
And where are you from, Terry?
South Holland, Illinois.
Again, right in the neighborhood then.
Right.
Okay, I got another question for you, so don't run away. And you are?
Jason Federin.
And where are you from, Jason?
Hazel Crest, Illinois.
Okay, everybody right down here in the southern area. And you are?
Ray Para.
And where are you from?
Hazel Crest, Illinois.
Now, you guys know this guy's got a baseball hat. Or we got 2 baseball hats? This is motorsport, guys. We don't want to have baseball. I want to see Chevy hats or something on you there. And you are?
Chris Jordan.
Where are you from, Chris?
South Holland, Illinois.
Okay, Chris, you're real young. I'm always particularly interested when I see people that are young. Are you dragged here by your parents, or do you like you want to be here?
Yes.
You like the cars. Okay, my question to you guys is, to you guys that aren't driving, my question is, are you going after the driver's seat? Do you want to drive?
Yes.
Okay, this guy is right up front. You want to watch this guy. You might not want him around the crew too much. How about yourself?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind driving.
Okay, there's another one. And?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind driving.
Okay. And?
Definitely.
Oh, boy, this guy's got a problem crew here right off the bat. I'm going to ask the owner sponsor. Of course, if you want to drive, you could drive, right?
Yeah, but that's just not my thing. I don't really care to drive.
You like to build?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. So you were involved with the building of the car?
Yeah, the motor and some of the chassis work. Yeah.
Okay, tell us, what have we got here?
It's a 355 Chevy in a 91 Camaro body.
Okay, and what about the rest of the driveline? What kind of trans, what kind of rear end, and what's the chassis?
It's a General Motors transmission with the Franklin quick change rear end, and it's a early design Howe chassis.
Okay, again, a Howe chassis is a very popular pavement car.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me get back over here to the driver, make sure he hadn't left him out. Now, this is your first year in late models. We talked to Mike White a long time ago, and Mike White said the place you pass here is coming out of 4. Have you found that to be true?
Yeah.
Okay, because the track tightens up coming out of 2?
Yes, it does.
Okay, here's the question then. What do you do with the sewer cover down there going into 2? We're just where you have to start setting up your pass.
You try and avoid it at all costs.
You know, I asked Mike about that years ago, and you know what he said to me? He says, well, sometimes it actually kind of helps you.
Yeah, sometimes it does.
Okay, guys, again, terrific looking car, great looking effort. Do you enjoy, I've got to ask you if you enjoy Raceway Park, because as I've said before, I've raced here before, and I really developed an affection for this. How about yourself?
Oh, yeah.
You like it?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I like it a lot.
And ultimately, where do you want to go with this? I want you to dream big. If you want an IndyCar seat, or if you want an Earnhardt seat, I want you to say it.
Oh, no, yeah, I wouldn't mind a Winston Cup seat.
Okay, that would be an ultimate to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, thanks for spending a little bit of time with us. Please don't run away. I got to check down here with the other girls. We've got a brand new girl on Motorsports Unlimited today, and that's always an exciting time. Robin, hopefully you're getting the idea of it, but I made a mistake, and I put you over here close to Allison, and I forgot to tell you, don't listen to anything Allison says or does.
Poor Allison, always getting picked on.
Okay, maybe you two guys together would tell the camera?
Don't go away, folks. We'll be right back.
We told you Raceway Park featured 3 divisions of race cars. We've showed you late models and a street stock. Now let's look at a top sportsman car.